Come on, people. Deep down, you know I'm right.
Come, stay, go!
Hello, umpire. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to make people on both sides of this argument kinda angry. I understand that, and accept it. But I had this amazing realization the other day, and I can't really get it out of my head, so this is happening. And for the record, since it's come up in the past when I've talked about my total apathy towards sports, no, not gay, just a straight guy that's not into watching sports. I'd much rather play them than watch them. And don't take that as me saying I'm into reality TV instead. I pretty much feel the same way about reality TV and professional sports. If it's on at a social gathering, sure I may watch it and pick up on what's going on, but it's not my favorite thing. And also, now that you know that I really couldn't care less about sports, know that any insult or compliment to your favorite sports team / athlete / reality TV star is purely coincidental. The only reason I say I'm a fan of the Braves and the Falcons is because I live in Atlanta and it gets me out of the awkward conversation of, so you just don't like sports? But basically, the realization that I had all kind of centers around one concept. Watching professional sports is exactly like watching reality TV. I can hear it now. All of the sports lovers of the world coming together, united in one glorious uproar. Because how dare I compare their professional sports to that pansy excuse for entertainment called reality TV. Or how I like to imagine it. Nuh-uh. Now before you completely tune out and throw out my statement, let me make my case. I've compiled a few points to showcase my theory. So sit back, relax, and watch while I make you realize that your love or pure hatred for the Chicago Bears or the Manning brothers is pretty much the same thing as your girlfriend's love or hatred towards Snooki or Simon Cowell. The similarities. They both cause you to gain an emotional connection grown over a period of time. In both reality TV and professional sports, fans watch religiously every week to see what events may unfold. They get to know their quirks, their personality traits, their play styles, their stats. They get to know who the people really are, or at least who they choose to present themselves as. For all you know, athletes are acting just as much as reality TV stars are, and vice versa. Same thing. Also, that same emotion that you feel when the Vikings lost their chance of going to the Super Bowl, or when the Yankees win the World Series, is very similar to the emotion that others feel when Clay Aiken lost. He deserved to win. He should have won. Or when Ruben Studdard won. Either way, it doesn't really affect you as a person, so why do you care? The only reason that you care when your team or contestant wins or loses is because you attach an emotional connection to that outcome. Same thing. They both cause that emotional connection even though the fans don't know them personally. With the exception of a few lucky fans that get to meet their idols, fans don't have any relationship with the people that they're rooting for or against. They can't hold grudges or judge anyone rightfully, except by what they've seen on the TV and in the tabloids. And let's be honest, that's not a great way to judge somebody. Same thing. The character or athlete's actions have absolutely zero effect on the fans personally. No matter what happens during the big game or the final episode, unless you let it change something in your life, it won't. Your team lost in the final round. Big deal. Your favorite contestant got voted off. Big deal. Again, the only reason that it affects you emotionally is because you let it. Same thing. Both are forms of entertainment. Now don't get it twisted. Professional sports are a form of entertainment, just like any TV or cinema. The only difference between people playing on the TV and people playing in the park, obviously besides skill and talent, is entertainment value. If that weren't true, then true sports fan would spend even more time not only watching professional games in Sports Center, but also watching every Pee-wee game, every high school game, every tournament that they could find. The difference is entertainment value. Same with reality TV. The only difference between the people on the shows and your friends in real life, though I will say the drama in my personal circle of friends is incredibly entertaining, is how entertaining it is to watch. And also it's easier to watch people you don't know being crazy than the people you do know being crazy. Same thing. Both are industries designed to make money. You may choose Nike because of Michael Jordan, or Kim Kardashian's brand of perfume because of Kim Kardashian. You may choose Doritos because you like the commercial that you saw during the game, or drink a specific energy drink because you saw one of your favorite characters drinking one and you got a craving. I could go on, but marketing and product placement are only one aspect of how both industries make money. In the end, that's all it is. It's about making money. Same thing. Random additional points I thought of. One could make the argument that sports fans take it way farther and are way more ridiculous than reality TV fans are. I mean, honestly, when was the last time you heard of a Survivor Fantasy League? When you would have to live in the middle of I don't even know where. See what I did there? To not catch some guy talking about his fantasy football team. How about people pulling together some money for an American Idol bracket? I mean, I'm sure it happens, but not nearly as much as in the NCAA. Now that we've talked about a few similarities, let's talk about some differences. One argument against my theory that I've heard besides the aforementioned "nuh" is that sports are real and reality TV is fake. While I accept that a bunch of reality TV is actually fake, either actors exaggerating drama or the whole show just being scripted, true reality TV is defined as alleged real events. Also, in making that point, you're telling me that never in the history of sports has a player been bribed to throw a game, a ref been bribed to call a game so it goes a certain way, or a coach blackmailed and playing his players a different way than he otherwise would have? Is that honestly what you're saying? I think you get my point. So in the end, some sports games are even more fake than some reality TV shows. And vice versa. So it seems to make sense that reality TV is different because it's fake. It just wouldn't really stand up in court. Another thing that I heard is that while professional sports are live, reality TV is edited. And honestly, that's the best argument that I've come against, that the two are not exactly the same thing. It's true, reality TV is pre-recorded and edited to exaggerate drama, and therefore entertainment value. But really, that's just one difference, and there are a vast sea of similarities. So what do you think? Honestly, I want to know some logical reasons why the two are different. If a valid argument is made, I might even have to make another video to expand the debate. It'll be fun! But that's all for today. Thanks for letting me rant. Cliche YouTube phrase. Comment, like, subscribe.
I'm just gonna go through these comments and say agree, 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 and that made me laugh.